Welcome everybody to Good Vibes Hot Yoga's online class. We're all going to get started by simply turning around on the mat. We're going to meet in the first child's pose. Gently pressing our hips back to our heels and spreading our knees out to the edges of the mat. This allows for our belly to rest nice and comfy between our thighs. In this pose here, your toes may or may not touch. Taking our arms out in front of us so our palms face down. Or if it's more comfortable, bring them back by your sides, palms facing up. Your forehead can rest down on your mat and your eyes are closed. As we all take just a moment here, making sure we're comfortable and centered. Knowing that only you can determine what you need to accomplish in our room today. So here in the studio, we begin class as we always do with a collective breathing exercise. What I mean by that is we're going to inhale through our nose, filling our lungs up nice and full. You're going to hold your breath at the top. Open up your mouth and exhale, making an HA sound. We're going to do this together, so let's begin. Inhale through your nose, feel your body rise. Hold your breath at the top. Open up your mouth and exhale, feel your body soften. Inhale through your nose, fill your lungs up like a balloon. Hold your breath at the top. Open up your mouth and exhale. Inhale through your nose, let your breath energize your body. Hold your breath for just a moment. Open up your mouth and exhale. Inhale through your nose, let's make this the deepest, best breath yet. Hold our breath at the top. Open up your mouth and exhale. Now gently press your lips together, allowing your tongue to rest on the roof of your mouth and just begin to breathe in and out through your nose. You see, our breath is our connection between our mind and body. So if your breath ever becomes choppy or erratic, just come back down and recreate the beautiful serene breath we've just created here. And if you should ever feel overwhelmed by the heat, you're feeling nauseous or fatigued, come back down to your child's pose or roll over onto your back and lie back into Shavasana. Know that it's always most important that you're taking time to listen to your body. So here in our studio, we're going to move with this breath. We're going to move with our music, and we're always moving together. So on your next breath, go ahead and come up so you're on all fours. You're in a tabletop position. Bringing your palms directly beneath your shoulders, knees hip-width apart. Draw your belly button in. From right here, we're going to warm up with a couple of cats and cows. So on cat, arch your back to the ceiling as you tuck your chin towards your chest. For cow, let that belly sag to the mat, tossing your head back. Let's do these each one more time, so take it up for your cat. Sag to the mat for cow. Bring it back to tabletop. Just one more thing before we move on. We're gonna wag our tail. So take your hips, shift them to the right. Back to the center, shift those hips to the left. Do these a couple more times on your own. Back to the center. Together we're going to curl our toes under and send our hips to the ceiling, first downward dog. Hands shoulder width, feet hip-width apart, belly drawn in, gaze to the back wall. Pushing down through the palms to fill an opening within your shoulders. Now begin to pedal your knees, take them left and right. Left and taking just a moment here as you wake up the body. Go ahead and come up high on your toes. Now take your heels, press them down to the right. Back up high on your toes, take your heels and press them down to the left. Back up high on those toes, take your heels, press them straight down to the mat. Look to the top of your mat, gently walk or jump to the top, stay folded over. Carefully step your feet out to the edges of your mat. Let your head hang nice and heavy. Grab onto your opposite elbows and just sway from side to side like a rag doll. Pause in the center, bend deeply into your left knee. Place your left hand down and send the right arm high. Your gaze follows your right arm. Now take your upper arm for a wrap. Exhale your hand back down to your mat. Bend into the right knee, right hand stays down, left arm high, gaze high. Take your upper arm for a wrap. Exhale your hand back down to your mat and carefully step your feet together, toes and heels touch. Inhale your body halfway, you're at a half lift. Your palms rest on your shins, back flat, gaze top of the mat. Exhale as you forward fold, let it all hang nice and heavy. Inhale your arms above your head, bring your palms to touch. Open up to cactus and take a slight back bend. Palms touch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale your arms above your head, bring your palms to touch. Open up to cactus. Take that slight back bend. Bring your palms to touch. Exhale as you forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, place your hands to the top of your mat. Walk back, top of your push-up, top of a plank. Your wrists are directly in line with your shoulders, creating a long straight line that moves from your head, hips to heels. If this is ever too much or you feel pressure in your lower back, simply drop to your knees. We're gonna do two things here. Inhale as you lift up out of your shoulders, shift your body weight forward. Then on your exhale, slowly lower halfway down. Elbows tight to your rib cage, come to that hover. Inhale up, upward dog, chest open to the mirror. Shoulders down, away from the ears, gaze high. Exhale, back, downward dog. This is our flow. We do this several times through our series. It is always optional. So you can stay right here, continue moving with us to our 4 simple breaths. Inhale, top of your push-up. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Let's extend our right leg up, your toe stays pointed. Look between your hands, step your foot on through between both palms. Bring your front knee directly above your ankle. Stay high on your back toes. Inhale your body just halfway up, arms airplane wings. Reach your left arm forward, right arm forward. Inhale your body up to a crescent lunge. Palms face each other, fingertips spread wide, elbows locked, gaze high to your thumbs. Exhale your hands down, top of the mat, top of a push-up. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Extend your left leg up, toe stays pointed. Look between your hands, step your foot on through between both palms. Once again, stay high on your back toes. And inhale your body halfway up, arms airplane wings. Reach your right arm forward, left arm forward. Inhale your body up. crescent lunge. Palms face each other, fingertips spread wide. Front knee directly above the ankle and back leg tightly engaged. Exhale your hands down, top of the mat, top of a push-up. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Extend your right leg up. Let's lift it up a little higher. This time bend your knee and stack those hips. Look between your hands. Step your foot on through between both palms. Drop your back foot to a 45-degree angle and inhale up. Warrior one. Glide to warrior two. Arms parallel to the mat. Press your fingers tightly together. Gaze over the front middle finger. Flip your front palm up, reach toward the mirror, and let's reverse the warrior. Bring your bicep close to your ear. Keep your gaze high. Feel your stretch move all the way down the right side of your body. Back to warrior two. When your hands down, top of your mat, top of your push-up. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Extend the left leg up. Lift it up a little higher. Bend your knees. Stack your hips. Look between your hands. Step your foot on through between both palms. Drop your back foot to the 45-degree angle. Inhale up, warrior one. Glide, warrior two. Sit deeper into your hips here, tucking your tailbone under. Draw your belly in. Flip your front palm up, reach toward the mirror, and reverse the warrior. Reach those fingertips back, wall gaze high. Your right hand can rest somewhere on your back extended leg. Back to warrior two. Windmill your hands down, top of your mat, top of a push-up. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Beautiful warm-up. Let's all look to the top of our mats. Gently walk or jump to the top. Step your feet together and inhale your arms above your head, palms touch. Interlace all 10 fingers, release your index, cross your thumbs. As we get ready for one set of half moon. Focus on one point in the mirror. Maybe there's a spot between your eyes, maybe it's your belly button. Your eyes do not move from that point throughout this entire pose. As you start with your foundation, bring your feet together, toes and heels touch, body weight in the heels. Knees are locked, thigh muscles are tight, squeeze your butts, draw your belly in. Inhale as you lift up out of the waist, and on an exhale, reach out, right side room. Try not to bend your elbows or your knees. Glue your hands and palms together all the way up to the wrist crease so there's no light, no air, no gaps between arms and ears. Pressing your biceps tightly to your head, chin away from the chest. Neck long, throat visible, breath deep, breathe in and out through the nose. Push your hips left, reach your upper body right, you are not bending. Only reach out as far as it is comfortable for you to breathe for 3, 2, 1. Slowly back to your center. Inhale as you lift up out of the waist, exhale, reach out, left side room. Again, try not to bend elbows or knees. Shoulders and hips square to the front mirror, belly drawn in, chin away from the chest, focus on you. Try to release everyone else from the room. Use your right hand to lift, pull, reach your upper body to the back left corner of the room, opening up each and every vertebrae within your spine. That's why the pose here is so good for your bad back and frozen shoulders. Hips go right, upper body left for 3, 2, 1. Slowly back to the center, arms stay there. Drop your head back. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. One backward bend. Feet together, body weight in the heels, knees locked. Squeeze your butts tightly. Protect the lower spine. Inhale as you lift up out of your waist. Exhale as you reach your fingertips back wall. Push your hips front mirror. As you look back, go back, fall back. Slowly come to your center, and then exhale as you forward fold. Bend your knees left and right, left and right. Maybe you could take a squat or any movement that feels good to you. Staying folded over, we're gonna go ahead and step our feet 6 inches or 2 fist distance apart, placing our palms under our toes. Toes go all the way up to the wrist crease. This is a nice little massage for your wrists. With your head hanging nice and heavy, begin to pull up on your toes, bringing your elbows out to the edges of the room. Close your eyes. Feel your stretch move down the spine and through the legs. Maybe roll to your toes, try to lock out your knees, give it one last good pull for 3, 2, 1. Gently release your grip, hands at the top of the mat, walk back, top of your push-up. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Look to the top of your mat, gently walk or jump to the top. This time, simply stand up. Let's get ready now for a 3-part awkward series. Step your feet 6 inches or 2 fist distance apart. Make sure you cannot see your heels in the front mirror. Inhale your arms up, parallel to your mat. Press your fingers tightly together, tricep muscles are engaged. Your arms hold right there, all 3 parts of the series. So for the first part, go ahead and sit yourself down into an imaginary chair behind you. Try not to move the distance between arms, knees, or feet, body weight down in the heels. Almost able to lift your toes up off your mat, lean your upper body back, sit deeper. Try to bring your thighs parallel to your mat for 3, 2, 1. Slowly come on up, arms stay there. Now roll to the top of your tiptoes, stand tall like a ballerina. Pretend there's a wall directly behind you to keep your spine straight. Slowly lower down this wall, stay high up on the toes. Better for you to stay high on your toes than to go too low into the pose. Always okay if your legs begin to shake, it's just a sign you're building strength. Slowly come on up, drop your heels, arms stay there. 3rd and final part. Roll up to your toes just a little bit. Bring your knees to touch and seal up your inner thighs. Try to pretend the same wall's behind you as you slowly lower down that wall until your hips are just above your heels. The slower you go, the stronger you will become. Great focus. If you're all the way down and you want a little bit more of a challenge, lift your hips up off your heels about 3 inches. Squeeze your thighs tightly together for 3, 2, 1. Slowly come on up, drop your heels, relax those arms. Step your feet together and inhale your arms above your head, palms touch. Let's exhale that right arm underneath your left. Bring your palms to touch. Or you can always grab onto opposite shoulders. For 1 set of extended eagle, sit down into an imaginary chair behind you. Inhale your right leg up over your left. Twist your body like a rope, close up any major gaps. As you're eventually trying to get your toes behind your calf, you're going to point them down. Squeeze each and every muscle tightly together, open up 14 major joints. Stay here. Or you can extend your eagle by releasing your right foot and kicking it to the back wall. Reach your twisted arms front mirror for 3, 2, 1. Slowly come on out. Inhale your arms above your head and then exhale the left arm underneath the right, palms touch. We sit low and deep here. Inhale your left leg up over your right. Once again, try to get your toes behind your calf or point them down. The lower you can sit, the higher the leg, the easier the wrap will be. As you keep your wrists, elbows, knees, and ankles in a long, straight line. Soften your shoulders, pull your elbows down. See your fingertips drop below your nose, stay there. Or extend your eagle, release your left foot, kick it back low. Reach your twisted arms, front mirror for 3, 2, 1. Slowly come on out. Inhale your arms over your head, palms touch. Take that slight back bend. Exhale as you forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, place your hands at the top of your mat, walk back, top of your push-up. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Look to the top of your mat. Gently walk or jump to the top. Stay folded over. Bring your feet together. Bend into your knees like you're sitting into a chair behind you. Without moving your hips, inhale your arms up. You're in chair pose. Your palms face each other. Your fingertips are spread wide. Lock your elbows. Take your gaze high to your thumbs. Body weight the heels as you squeeze those thighs tightly together. Exhale your arms back, airplane wings, palms face down to the mat, belly off the thighs, gaze top of the toes. Sit into your pose a little deeper. Now inhale your arms above your head and bring your palms to touch as you hold strong. For 3, 2, 1, slowly come on out. Bring your hands to your heart center. As we all take just a moment to take a quick water break. You all can continue to enjoy this little break. But if you want, you can join back on your mat as we move into a standing balancing series. First pose is standing forehead to knee. So we shift our body weight into our left leg, lock out our left knee with our palms facing the mirror. Inhale your right leg up, keep your leg in line with your hip, right foot flexed. You can stay here, but if you found your balance, begin to round your upper body down. Interlace all 10 fingers under your foot, include your thumbs, get a good solid grip. If you cannot get the grip under your foot, remember it's always okay to simply grab underneath your knee. Stay there if you have found your balance and begin to kick your foot front mirror. Keep your leg in line with your hip. Right foot flex, pull your toes towards you, stay there. Or round those elbows under your calf, tuck chin, chest, forehead to knee. For 3, 2, 1, slowly come on out. Shift your body weight, right leg, lock out your right knee, palms face the mirror. Inhale your left leg up, keep your leg in line with your hip, left foot flex, stay there. Or you can begin to round the upper body down as you interlace all 10 fingers under your foot, include your thumbs for another good solid grip. Once again, stay here. But if you kicked on the other side, begin to kick your foot to the mirror on this side. Keep your leg in line with your hip, left foot flexed. Breathe deeply in and out through your nose. Stay there. Begin to round your elbows under your calf, tuck chin, chest, forehead, knee. For another 3, 2, 1. Slowly come on out. Place your palms in your lower back. Take a slight back bend. Getting ready now for standing big toe. Shift your body weight to your left leg and place your left hand on your left hip. Inhale your right leg up, grab onto your right big toe, use your right peace sign fingers. If you cannot get the grip on your toe, remember you can always simply grab that knee. Keep your chin away from your chest, back straight as you begin to kick your foot front mirror. Swing your leg out to the side, open the hip. It is always okay if the kicking leg is bent, keep your standing leg locked. Maybe even extend the left arm out to help with the balance. Slowly bring your leg to the center, keep it there, release the grip. Inhale the arms over the head, the core is engaged as you lift your leg a little higher for 3, 2, 1. Slowly come on out. Shift your body weight, right leg, right hand, right hip. Inhale your left leg up and grab onto your left big toe with your left peace sign finger. Once again, keep the chin away from the chest as you begin to kick your foot front mirror. Swing your leg out to the side, open the hip. Once again, you can extend the right arm out for more help with the balance. Roll your shoulders back. Breathe in and out through your nose. Slowly bring your leg to the center, keep it there, release the grip. Inhale your arms over your head, your core is engaged, lift your leg up just a little higher. 3, 2, 1, slowly come on out. As we get ready now for standing bow. Place your right elbow at your right hip, your palm faces up. Without changing the wrist, go ahead and bend your right knee. Drop your hands straight down, grab inside your right ankle. Inhale the left arm up, palm faces mirror. Start with your foundation, standing leg locked, knees close together. Lift up out of the waist, focus on you. Taking a moment to find the calmness, stillness, and balance within this pose. We stay here. Or if you have that balance, begin to kick your foot into your hand. Reach those fingertips to the front near. Kick and reach 50-50, balance your bodies. Eventually, you want to see your toes pop up over your head. For 3, 2, 1, slowly come on out. Left elbow, left hip, palm faces up without changing your wrist. Bend your left knee, drop your hands straight down, grab inside left ankle. Inhale, right arm up, palm faces mirror. Standing leg lock, knees close together, lift up out of the waist, focus on you. Sometimes taking time to stand still right here can be more difficult than moving, so stay. But if you kicked on the other side, begin to kick your foot into your hand on this side. What you do to the left, you do to the right, and what you do forward, you'll always do backwards as we balance our bodies. Eventually, try to see your toes pop up over your head. For 3, 2, 1, slowly come on out. Beautiful pose. Moving to the back of your mat now for just one standing balancing stick. Step your feet together and inhale your arms above your head, palms touch. Interlace all 10 fingers, release your index, cross your thumbs. Lean your upper body back just a little bit. Now step your right foot forward and then hinge your bodies down to a letter T. Try to create a long straight line from fingertips to toes. Try to bring your body parallel to your mat and drop your left hip down. Slowly come on out, keeping your hands above your head. Step your left foot forward and once again hinge your bodies down, letter T. Pretend somebody has your toes as they pull them to the back. Somebody has your fingers pulling them to the front. Press your biceps tightly to your head for 3, 2, 1. Slowly come on out. Bring your hands to the heart center and let's all very slowly and quietly make our way to our mats for Shavasana. Maybe grab that quick drink before you make your way all the way down to your mat. But eventually you want to lie flat on your back, head front mirror, feet back wall, palms resting down by your sides. Maybe close your eyes, clear your mind, and turn your thoughts inward. Try to focus only on your breath. So on every inhale, you want to feel your body rise up off the mat. On every exhale, feel it soften. As you try to let everything go, letting it all melt heavy to the mat beneath you, from the head to the shoulders, through the fingertips, and down to your toes. Keeping in mind that in everything we do, the only way to bring down our heart rate is through our breath, slowing the breath down so the heart rate can follow. Here in the studio, we have our 4 flows. These are all set to music. First and third, increase our heart rates. Second and fourth, bring them down just a little bit. Keeping in mind, if you're newer, sometimes these flows can be fast-paced and a little challenging. This is always okay. Continue to follow along the best that you can, knowing that the series here is basically the same every time you walk through our doors. So I promise you, this will become simpler with time. But Before I turn the music back up and we start to have some more fun, we like to squeeze in a quick ab workout. You can always continue to rest right here. But if you want, you can turn around on your mat and you can meet us in downward dog. If you're in downward dog, we're simply shifting our body weight forward into a plank position and dropping to the forearms so that you'll create that long straight line that moves from your neck through your hips down to your heels. Try not to allow your hips to sag your mat or rise to the ceiling. Draw your belly in and squeeze your butts tightly together as you hold this nice and strong for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower your body down, then join me in downward dog. So we can move on to the very first flow. Extend your right leg up. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Step your foot on through, come on up, warrior one. Glide to warrior two. Flip your front palm up, reach toward the mirror, reverse your warrior. Back to warrior two, together look back wall. Bend your right elbow to your right knee, your gaze is high. Place your right hand down. Reach your upper arm, front mirror. Place your left hand down, pivot your back foot, reach your right arm high. Take your upper arm for a wrap. Release your wrap, place both hands inside your right foot. Drop to your forearms or as close as you can so you're humbling your warrior. Keep your right hand down, drop your back foot, reach your left arm high. Take your upper arm for a wrap. Release your wrap. Come on up, high runner's lunge, hands at your heart. Bring your left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Stay there if you want. Open your arms wide. Exhale your hands down, top of the mat, top of the push-up. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Extend your left leg up, bend your knees, stack your hips, step your foot on through, come back up. Warrior one. Glide, warrior two. Flip your front palm up, reach toward the mirror, reverse your warrior. Back to warrior two, together look back wall. Bend your left elbow to your left knee, your gaze is high. Place your left hand down. Reach your upper arm, front mirror. Place your right hand down, pivot your back foot, reach that left arm high. Take your upper arm for a wrap. Release your wrap. Place both hands inside the left foot, drop to the forearms or as close as you can, humbling your warrior. Keep your left hand down, drop that back foot, reach your right arm high. Take your upper arm for a wrap. Release your wrap, come on up, high runner's lunge, hands at your heart. Bring your right elbow to the outside of the left knee, stay there if you want. Open your arms wide. Exhale your hands down, top of your mat, top of your push-up. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Beautiful first flow. Moving on to that second flow where we bring the pace down just a little bit. So extend your right leg up, toe pointed. Step your foot on through this time. You come up so you're in warrior two. Straighten your front knee out, point your toes inwards. Keep your chin away from your chest, lead with the heart. Exhale as you forward fold. Grab on outside your ankles or your feet, bend your elbows. Try to bring your head down to the mat. Elbows stay tight to the knees. Shift your body weight into your toes just a little bit. Inhale your body back up. up, warrior two. Windmill your hands down, top of your mat, top of a plank. Keep the right hand down, reach the left arm high, side plank. We're gonna sweep and twist for 3, 2, 1. Reach that upper arm from here. Place your left hand down, stay there, drop to your knees, 5 optional push-ups. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Extend your left leg up, toe pointed. Step your foot on through, come back up, warrior two. Straighten your front knee out, point your toes inward. This time interlace all 10 fingers behind your back and take a slight back bend. Exhale as you forward fold. Keeping your hands off your back, try to bring your head as close as you can to your mat. Inhale your body just halfway up, arms, airplane wings. Place your right hand down, reach the left arm high. Take the upper arm for a wrap. Release your wrap back to your center. Left hand down, right arm high. Take your upper arm for a wrap. Release your wrap back to your center, hands on your hips. Inhale your body back up, warrior two. Windmill your hands down, top of your mat, top of your plank. Your left hand stays down, reach your right arm high, side plank. Sweep and twist for 3, 2, 1. Reach your upper arm from here. Place your right hand down, stay there, drop to your knees, 5 more optional push-ups. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back. We're going to move right into that third flow. Now, keep in mind if you're newer or your body says you should take a break, you can always sit this one out, knowing sometimes this one can be the most challenging. But if you're in downward dog and you're ready for that second half push, go ahead and extend your right leg up, bend your knees, stack your hips, step your foot on through, come on up, warrior one. Glide to warrior two. Straighten your front knee out, reach toward the mirror, place your right hand, right shin, gaze high. Take your upper arm for a wrap. Release your wrap, reach your upper arm, front mirror. Place your left hand down, bump your foot in, half a step. Reach that right arm high. Take your upper arm for a wrap. Release your wrap and let's fly. Bring your arms back so they're airplane wings. Drop your hands down to your mat. You're in a standing split. Hold strong. Keep your right hand down. Reach your left arm high. Stack shoulders and hips. Both hands at the mat. Left hand stays down this time and right arm goes high. Exhale your hands down. Top of the mat. Top of the push-up. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Extend your left leg up, bend your knees, stack your hips, step your foot on through, come back up. Warrior one. Glide, warrior two. Straighten your front knee out, reach toward the mirror, left hand, left shin, gaze high. Take the upper arm for a wrap. Release your wrap, reach your upper arm, front mirror. Place your right hand down, bump your foot in, half a step, and send your left arm high. Take your upper arm for a wrap. Release your wrap. Let's fly. Arms go back, airplane wings. Drop your hands down to your mat. You're in a standing split. Hold strong. Keep your left hand down, reach your right arm high, stack shoulders and hips. Both hands down to the mat. Right hand stays down. Reach your left arm high. Exhale your hands down. Top of the mat, top of the push-up. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Terrific energy, everyone. Getting ready to move on to the fourth and final flow. We're going to go ahead and take our second option. So we extend our right leg up, toe pointed. Step your foot all the way through and drop your left knee down to your mat. Inhale your arms above your head so you're in a low lunge. Bring your hands in behind your head. Take a slight back bend as you push your hips front near. Exhale your hands down, top of your mat. Slightly shift your hips back just enough to straighten out your front knee. Stay high on your right heel and keep your hips lifted high off your back heel. Now tuck your chin to your chest and bring your forehead to your knee. Stay right there in the half splits. If your body allows, you can always extend out full splits. Slowly come out of your splits, bend deeply into your right knee. Come down to pigeon. Bring your right heel, left hip, drop to the forearms. Maybe bring your forehead down to rest on your mat. Slowly come out of your pigeon. Place your hands at the top of your mat. Walk back, top of your push-up. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Extend your left leg up, toe pointed. Step your foot all the way through. Drop your right knee to your mat. Inhale your arms above your head, low lunge. Hands come in behind the head. Take another back bend. Pull your elbows back. Open up your chest. Exhale your hands down, top of your mat. Slightly shift your hips back, straightening out the front knee. Once again, tuck your chin to your chest, forehead to the knee. It's all right to feel a slight choking sensation as you work your thyroid and reset your metabolism. Stay in your half splits, or if your body allows, extend out full splits. Slowly come out of your splits. Bend deeply into your left knee. Drop down. You're in pigeon. Your left heel is at your right hip. Drop to your forearms. Maybe even bring your forehead all the way down to your mat. Place your hands, top of your mat. Walk back, top of your push-up. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Fantastic flows, everyone. Taking a couple deep breaths in and out through our nose here. Look to the top of your mat, gently walk or jump to the top, step your feet together. Inhale your arms above your head, palms touch. Bring the hands to the heart center so we can move on to a tree pose. Now shift your body weight to your left leg and place your right foot inside your left leg anywhere except for your knee. Take it high on your thigh or low on your calf. Your hands can stay at the heart center if you want, grow your tree tall. Take a moment here as you honor yourself. Maybe take your gaze high for a little bit more of a balancing challenge. Bring your hands to touch and bring them down to the heart. Foot to the mat. Shift your body to your right leg. Place your left foot inside your right leg anywhere except for your knee. Hands can stay at the heart center if you want. Grow your tree tall. You're making this your personal expression. truly one of the most important poses of this practice. This is where you will allow for your body to rest, recover, and receive. So take just a moment here to disconnect from the world around you, granting yourself permission to let everything go, including all of your worries, concerns, and to-do lists for the day. Know that no one can take this time away from you. So just surrender heavy to the mat beneath you as we all simply breathe in and out through the nose. Now, before we move on to a floor series where we work our core and start to cool everything down, we have one more really quick ab workout. Rest right here if you want, or you can join me by bringing the soles of your feet to touch. Spread your knees out to the edges of your mat, place your hands in behind your head, and let's crunch. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees touch, extend your feet to the ceiling, reach for your toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do one more here, moving into a bicycle crunch. Bring your hands behind your head. You're going to bring your right elbow to your left knee, your left elbow to the right knee. Take this at your own pace. We're here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your knees tight to your chest. Extend the feet to the ceiling and slowly lower your legs all the way down to your mat. Keep your feet flexed. Inhale your arms over your head, palms touching on a double exhale. Quickly sit up and reach out past your toes. Turn around on your mats. We're going to lie on our bellies. We're in cobra. Bring your palms directly beneath your shoulders, feet together, toes and heels touch. With the top of your feet pressed down on your mat. Inhale as you lift your chest only off your mat. Use the strength in your lower spine, not in your arms. Gaze high. Where your eyes go, your body follows. Slowly lower your body down and place your left ear to your mat and your palms at your sides. Slowly bring your chin back to the center, spread the arms out, airplane wings, palms face down, feet together. Inhale as you lift your chest and your legs this time off your mat. Squeeze your butts tightly together. Try to bring the hands in line with the head, body stays there. Interlace all 10 fingers behind your back. Squeeze each and every muscle tightly together, remembering your tight muscle will eventually become a light muscle. Slowly lower the body down. Right ear to the mat, palms at your sides. Slowly bring your chin back to the center, bend both your knees and grab on outside your ankles or feet. Begin to kick your feet into your hands, roll to the soft part of your belly. This becomes a teardrop shape. Bring your knees closer and kick here just a little harder. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower your body down and carefully push yourselves back. You're in child's pose. Slowly come out of your child's pose. Turn around on your mat for a set of bridge or wheel. If you can do wheel, always do so. I'll explain how to do bridge. Lie flat on your back, palms at your sides, heels close to your hips. Tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale as you lift your hips up off your mat. Interlace all 10 fingers behind your back. Push through your heels so your hips become the highest point in this pose. Together, we're going to slowly lower our bodies back down to our mats. Tuck your knees tight to your chest. Extend your feet to the ceiling. Slowly lower your legs all the way down to your mat. Keep your feet flexed. Inhale your arms above your head, palms touch. On a double exhale, quickly sit up and reach out past your toes. Turn around on your mat, sit on your knees, you're in fixed firm. If you have bad knees or bad hips, please take a moment and sit our pose out. If your body allows, bring your knees to touch, spread your feet to the edges of your mat. Your hips are down on your mat between your feet, only if you're comfortable. Slowly begin to lower your upper body down, one elbow at a time. If you find you're all the way down and you still have that nice curve in the spine, you can inhale your arms above your head, grab onto opposite elbows, pressing your knees to your mat and your belly to the ceiling. Slowly make your way out, one elbow at a time. Turning to the left side of the room and staggering on your mats, frog pose. Spread your knees out wide, take your feet even wider than your knees, drop to your forearms. Frog is a beautiful hip opener. We store a lot of stress and emotion in our hips, so close your eyes as you surrender to this beautiful pose. Slowly come out of your frog and move back to the center of your mat for half tortoise. Knees and feet together, hips are on the heels. Inhale your arms above your head, palms touch. Keep your chin away from your chest. Inhale as you lift up, and on an exhale, slowly lower the body down. Bring your forehead down to touch your mat, palms pressed tightly together. Only allow for your pinkies to rest on your mat with your wrists and elbows lifted, eyes open. This is an active pose. This pose is so good for sleep, anxiety, and our happiness. Use the strength within your core and inhale your body on up. Exhale your hands to your sides and stand up on your knees. You're in camel. Your knees are hip width apart, palms in your lower back. Drop your head back as you push your hips front mirror. If you're comfortable, take your right hand to your right heel, left hand, left heel. This becomes your deepest backward bend. Slowly come on out, opposite way that you've gone in, and once again, carefully go back into a child's pose. Slowly come out of your child's pose and move to the back of your mats, rabbit. With your knees and feet together and your hips down on your heels. Take your towel, wrap it around your heels, get a good solid grip. Lean your upper body back, tuck your chin to your chest and round your body down. Bring your forehead to your knees and the top of your head to your mat. Begin to pull up on your heels. Lift your hips off your heels, draw your belly in. You want there to be little or no weight on the top of your head. Slowly round our bodies up, separate legs stretching. Extend your right leg out and bring your left leg in. Inhale your arms above your head. Exhale as you interlace all 10 fingers under your foot. Eventually, try to bring the forehead down to the knee. Slowly come on out, switch legs, left leg out, right leg in. Inhale your arms above your head. Exhale as you interlace all 10 fingers under the foot. Maybe try to drop your right shoulder down to keep your back nice and flat. Slowly come on out, bring the soles of your feet to touch. Spread your knees out, butterfly wings. Get that good solid grip under your feet. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale as you pull your forehead to your toes. Hold this pose for an extra moment here. Slowly come on out, extend your feet to the front here. Grab onto your big toes with your peace sign fingers. Inhale as you lift up, and on an exhale, pull your body forward. Keep the focus forward on you in the mirror to keep your spine in a nice neutral position. So you'll feel the benefits of this pose from the top of your spine clear down to your toes. Slowly come on out. Let's get ready for half lotus, placing our right leg on top of the left leg. Inhale your arms above your head. Exhale as you forward fold. Eventually try to bring the forehead down to touch your mat. Slowly come on out, switch legs, left leg on top of the right leg. Inhale your arms above your head. Once again, exhale, forward fold. Maybe we walk our fingertips to the top of the mat to feel a deeper stretch. Slowly come on out. We're going to turn around on our mats for shoulder stand. So extend your feet to the ceiling and lift your hips up off your mat. Your palms support the lower back. This is a great reverse of our blood flow. We're on our feet all day long. Only if you're comfortable, begin to drop your toes front to the room. Maybe bend your knees, bring your knees close to your ears. This becomes plow. Always remember to keep the weight in your shoulders, never letting it shift to your neck or head. Slowly begin to lower your body back down to your mat, bringing it down one vertebrae at a time. As your legs pass, tuck your right knee tightly to the right armpit. Avoid your rib cage. This will work your ascending colon. Bring the knee across the body into a spinal twist, keeping your shoulders flat to your mat. Slowly come out of that twist. Tuck your left knee tightly to your left shoulder. Once again, avoid the rib cage. This will work your descending colon. Bring the knee across the body into another spinal twist. Knowing that these poses here are so good for your digestive system. Slowly come out of your twist. We're going to move into happy baby. Top of the feet face the ceiling. Bring your elbows inside your knees and then grab onto the outsides of the arches of your feet. You can stay here, you can start to straighten those legs out. Maybe even rock your baby side to side. Whatever feels good to you. Release that grip and tuck your knees tight to your chest. Rock it from side to side, maybe take it front to back. Give yourself a nice little massage. Doing whatever feels good to you here. Now extend your feet to the ceiling. Slowly lower your legs all the way down to your mat. So you're down in the final resting Shavasana. Shavasana. Just lying nice and still and quiet here. Clearing your mind of all distractions. Remaining still so that you avoid being a distraction to those around you. As you simply continue to breathe deeply in and out through your nose. Keeping in mind how important it is to take care of yourself. Remember, you can't expect yourself to take care of others unless you take care of yourself first. So just breathe deeply in and out through the nose. On behalf of myself and my staff here at Vibes on Yoga, we truly thank you guys for joining us for this first online class. We're going to do our best to produce a few more. We know that the world